This is the third store, and welcome back to part two. This place is huge. There's so many items. When you first walk in, this first section has all the glass cases and just loaded with good stuff. Again, I'm gonna try not to talk too much throughout the video. Just enjoy, and I'm gonna interject here or there. And I just wanted to show a few of the booths. I don't show every single booth in this place because it is really big, and later on I do kind of show roughly how big the building is, and I'm not sure how many vendors they have. I want to guess 100, but I'm not sure. Oh, these sweet sewing baskets. I recently found one at a Goodwill, like a pink one. I can't remember if I showed it on one of my videos yet, but I was just kind of checking out prices. Their prices were decent actually for these. Yeah, if memory serves, this is the very back of the store. They have a lot of toys, and some are vintage. More the front of the store has the vintage items, and the back here, not that these aren't vintage, but they're more toys. I think one section here is the Squishmallows. They have a good variety of items. Whenever I see a lot of Disney items, I always like to check and see if there's anything else in Wonderland, just because they're harder to find. But I also do love seeing the vintage. Anything vintage Disney is really neat. And again, I had to dig through this bin because I was kind of hoping I'd find an Alice in Wonderland figure. Never did, unfortunately. I have to say, I do love their display. I really didn't pay close attention when I was filming, but just that they have a little step up. When you have that many small items, it's a really wise way to display them. I have to always get Pyrex in my videos. I love checking the prices of Pyrex. They fluctuate every now and again. Sometimes they're really expensive and sometimes they're really fair. These were all decent prices, I felt. The turquoise Amish butter print is such a popular pattern. I see it everywhere. I feel like that price was a little steep for that. If it was an original painted cart, then I feel like that was probably more than fair. But it was in perfect condition, so if that was original paint, then it's probably a fair price. Now, who didn't have one of these when they were a kid? These wood puzzles. I've used them for display in the past, just because they're so colorful and nostalgic. I know I definitely had a few trolls growing up. Who had a troll growing up? Did you have those teeny tiny ones? Did you have a big one? Because I think I always had like the small, small ones. I was kind of tempted to get the rainbow haired one. He was kind of cute. Some more of the puzzles. Considering kids played with this, like all the ones I was finding that day, they were in really good condition. Because half the times, like when I find puzzles at flea markets, they're missing pieces and whatnot. Oh, okay. I wanted this turquoise cart so bad. I wanted it. And I was like, oh, how much? How much? But unfortunately, yeah, not for sale. I cry. I was so sad. I wanted that cart so bad. I don't blame them though. It's a great display piece. It got my eye, or caught my eye, and I definitely like walked right into their booth because I saw this. So, if this vendor ever sees this video, if you ever want to sell it, let me know. Because I love it so much. I think that's original paint too. It's hard to tell though. Oh yeah, the Pyrex. I love the Space Savers. I've had the Golden Acorn before this. I did leave that behind, but Space Savers are harder to find. Wait, I think this one, that turquoise one on the bottom is the Country Meadows. I think that's what it's called. $150 for that, I think. That wasn't too bad. I saw the price right. I got mine at a church yard sale for like $5. That was a good day. Oh yeah, another booth that had Pyrex. They had a really good sale. What was it? 50% off. The prices were a little on the high side, but not terribly unreasonable. And then with the 50% off, it was really, really good. I did not purchase any. I already have gooseberry casseroles and even half off. I really wasn't. I just left it there for somebody else. I was tempted to get the Daisy casserole. After I was filming this, I took it off the shelf and looked at it, and there was a little chip on the bottom, so I did leave it behind. Had that been in perfect condition, that would have come home with me. The little kettles. I know my mom has one of these. I remember her showing me. It was like in a little like colored plastic bottle. So fun. They have these. There's an Alice in Wonderland little kettles, and I want it so bad, but it's so expensive. Apparently everybody else wants them too. And again, checking out the Pyrex. I have to tell you, this particular antique shop, years ago, I went here and bought that, not that bowl set, but the turquoise Amish butter print bowl set. I got it for $45. It was like on sale, whatever. That's how much the prices have gone up. $175 for a whole set. Yeah, and that was, oh gosh, probably 10, well, it's probably 10 years ago. But my goodness. And that's fair for Pyrex nowadays, and I get it because I was just lucky to get into it at a time where it was cheap, and so many people love it now. Oh, the beanie babies. It was so funny. Everyone thought these were going to be so valuable. Not so much. And I just want to say too, I don't ever want to knock people's prices for what they have in their items. A lot of things have gone up, and it is getting harder and harder to find vintage items in pristine and good condition. So if a vendor is asking a certain price, that's the price that they feel is fair, and that's I totally respect that. Totally, totally reasonable. Um, and things like Pyrex have gone up, and I get it because it's getting harder and harder to find. So many people love it now. So I just didn't want to offend any vendors if I make a comment about a price. It's just because I tend to be more on the cheap side. And I like things for like really, really low. But if it's something that someone really loves, it's worth every penny. Now, I love these walls. I'm not sure how many vendors do this, but there are several walls in this place, like little half walls, just loaded with these bags of like little teeny tiny things, and it's so fun to go over them. The variety of items is just it's fun. I just kind of walked around later and just was checking each individual little item. You get patches, you get Pez dispensers and cars and trucks and um like McDonald's toys. It's fun to go through. I think this is $38. Sorry, that's hard to see. This is $35 for the Barbie lunchbox and thermos. Fisher Price, $25. Little regular player. I thought I got closer in the filming. I apologize. It's hard to see now. The dolls, $10. There you go. I should have zoomed in just a little bit more. Oh, I got so excited when I saw the anything pink Pyrex gets me excited, but also the price was decent. Very happy with that. I had a quick check it over. Now, when I buy Pyrex, this is what I do. I check the outside first before I buy it. Now, this one did have some gray streaks on it. Most often, gray streaks will wash off. So I'm also checking for shine. I'm checking for chips. And then I do the light test. You can see little scratches in it. When you hold it up to the light and the light comes through, you can see exactly where all the scratches are. This one was not bad at all. There's a few there on the base, but, and again, I look up real close. I check the white paint just to make sure there's no like dishwasher damage or nicks or anything. And the bottom, like I'm just going to quick show you. It's a real quick clip when I show you the bottom where the number is that you want to pay attention to when you're buying Pyrex. It's a 3-digit number you want to pay attention to. This one's the 442. Again, I'm just checking for. And I do put a little arrow here, but it was at the end of the video, so it's real quick. Right there is a 442. That's where you want to look for the number, and that'll tell you the size of the bowl as well. A good variety of pins. Nothing caught my eye enough to buy, but I love how they have them all laid out. It was so pretty. And here I am just trying to give you a rough idea of how big this place is. And it goes the other way. I think I pan over. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see because there's some like walls in the middle and there's some cases, so it's hard to see. But there's probably 6 aisles. There's one section, and then there's a back section and another side section, and then there's another front section. It's hard to explain. If you go into this place, you'll understand, but it's kind of like a little maze. But there are a lot of booths here, so you could easily spend a day. I've gone in here with like a nice coffee and just took my time. And in this particular strip, it's on 272 in Lancaster, PA. There are, I'm not sure how many antique shops are along there. I know there's Mother Tucker's. This place is 272 Antique Mall. There's Mad Hatter's, Pine Hills, Lancaster County Antiques. Oh, there's another one. I forget the name of it. They're across the street from Mad Hatter's. There's another place, and I forget what it's called. If you are familiar with Lancaster, you can put in the comments what that place is called. I can't remember. And there's another place. There's a really, really big one that has, like, when you first walk into it, like the first half of the store is glass cases. That one's between like Lancaster County Antiques and can't remember now. Anyway. But there's a lot there. There's a lot there. So if you want to go to the area, most of the antique shops, and I forgot to pick one up, will have a paper with a map on it, and it'll tell you on the map where each antique place is. I mean, they have hotels in the area. If you really like to go antiquing, I would advise get a hotel room because you want to spend a couple days there. There's that many shops in this area, and a few of the buildings are massive, so there's plenty of shopping to be had, plenty of items to find. Make a day of it. There's restaurants along the strip. There's even a Dunkin' Donuts if you want to grab a coffee. It's a great little area. And as well, just real quick, I'm just remembering, on weekends, nearby there's a place called Shep's Grove, and it's kind of like a flea market. So you could also go there on the weekends. It's really fun. I thought she was cute. I thought this was the price tag for her, but it was for the vase. I didn't realize it till after. But when I went to pick a thumbnail for this video, I did a lot of screenshots, and she was one of them. And obviously, I picked her, but I just love the expression on her face. She's so funny. Well, this poor sad little lunchbox. It's seen better days. Like the little doll. Look, she had a hard night. Gotta sleep it off, dear. And of course, had to get some more Pyrex in there. Again, their prices I felt were fairly decent, and then they all had, I'm pretty sure they all had sales as well. They were good condition. They were really shiny and nice. Okay, so this is the fun part for me. I mean, going to the antique shops was the fun part, but this is like the second part that's the fun part, like the icing on the cake and the sprinkles and the cherry. So this is the part where I get to show you what I bought, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys. So the first place, the Lancaster Antique Center, I have, yeah, I'm making sure. Okay, again, remember, I am using a second screen so that I can see, because if I have my phone flipped, I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm looking at the back of my phone right now, but I have a screen down here that shows me what you're seeing. So as I show you the items, you know, we'll go from there. Anyway, so forgive me if I'm a little distracted. So this is the first place. I actually bought all these items. Sorry, I'm gonna look down. All of these items that were in the outside part of the store. This store has a little outside area where you can buy a whole bunch of things. It's like a little flea market out there. It's really fun. It's just like a
a little walk around. It's not real big, but I got everything out there because everything was a good deal. So let's see. Let's just do one at a time here. Let's put the box down. It'll be way easier. We can unwrap this together. So the first item I bought was a Pyrex lid. Sorry, I'm distracted by my screen. I gotta figure out what the camera is. Really dirty, as you can see. It's a bit scratched up, but it didn't have any chips on it. So this is gonna be really good for any the three smallest size of the round casseroles, the 471, 472, 473, if I'm remembering the numbers correctly. So there's that. And then, oh, I got this really cute plate. At first I thought maybe it was Majolica, if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's not. Majolica. Anyway, so again, really, these are all outside and in the elements, so this is a little dirty. As you can see, isn't that pretty? Besides the dirt, isn't it really pretty? I love that. It's and there are no markings on the back, so I can't tell you who made it. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the camera is. There it is. Trial and error. Okay, kind like that. But I love. Look at the glaze on that. I'm sorry. Trying to figure it out. Be patient with me. I just love it. Isn't that pretty? But it just has like a Majolica vibe. I don't think it is, but that's really pretty. I gotta think of where I need to be. Wow, it's so weird doing with the camera backwards. I'll figure it out as we go along. I will get better at this, I promise. You know, with anything, practice makes perfect. Oh, I love this bowl. Okay, so this one, really, really cool, and it does have markings on it. Let's see where the camera is. There we go. You can see the ring light on it. But yeah, it's a really beautiful pattern. I love the purple. Isn't that cool? Going this way, looking at the screen. And the bottom just fit. Let's try it out. Look, you guys can actually read it this time. Usually it's backwards. Wait, I gotta figure out where the camera is. Wait, maybe you can't read it. Wait. There we go. You can kind of see. It's a little fuzzy, but I just thought that was so cool. And it's neat because it has like this little like bumped out rim. You see that? Fun, right? So I thought that was really. Oh, and the inside. Look at the inside. I forgot about the inside. This way, I gotta think backwards. It does have some cracks in it, like you can see down here. That's okay. But yeah, I thought that was pretty. All right, next item. Oh my goodness, I haven't unwrapped any this past day or so, so I kind of forgot half the things that I got. Ooh, yes. Oh, I forgot about this. This is so pretty. These are really fun for makeup brushes or for coffee stirs or whatever you want to use it for, or even just a little creamer. The back doesn't have anything on it. Oops, sorry. But it's got some really nice embellishments. And then any markings on the bottom? No. Now, this is the one thing I'm noticing when I'm showing you guys things this way. It doesn't want to automatically focus. When I have it faced the other way around, it does. So that's going to be interesting. But hopefully it's clear enough so you guys can see it. Get a little bit of the glare. But I love that. It's so pretty. Okay. A couple more items, and then move on to the next store. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yes. This is what I think it is. I almost didn't get this because it's not quite this. Well, you'll see. So I got this really fun, funky tile. Got a shell on it. It matches some of the other tiles that I have style-wise. You can see it's a little crackly, but it's really cool. I wasn't sure if I wanted it because of the seashell. I'm like, oh, I like the old crackle tiles, but let's see in the back. It looks like it just says Trent. Anyway, but as you can, oops, upside down. As you can see, it's nice and glossy. It's gonna be fun for sitting on a shelf or something. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. All right, there's that one. And then what else do we have? I have a really small thing in here. It was funny when the one lady was wrapping all this up. She saw this. She's like, "Oh, that's so cute," because it is. It's teeny tiny little. Oops. Where are you? Oh, see, this is the problem though. It won't focus. Look how fuzzy that is. That's a little frustrating. Because usually I have to manually focus it when I'm facing the other way. This may or may not work. I don't know. You guys have to bear with me. But anyway, this is the other side has nothing on it, just the price. And the bottom does say made in Japan. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing the putting my hand there. It's not helping with the focus or anything, because it won't focus. See, that's the frustrating part. I gotta figure out how to do that. That's really gonna be annoying. There is a little crack in this. I don't know if you can see. It's right here, but you're not gonna be able to see because it doesn't want to focus. But I just thought it was really fun. Alrighty, I think this is the last item in this box, and then I'll move on to the other items that I got at the other place. So, okay, this is cute just because it's Humpty Dumpty. Isn't that sweet? I almost didn't get it because it's so juvenile, but it's still Humpty Dumpty, and it'll go with my Alice in Wonderland collection, so why not? He's cute. He's happy. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to... What the heck? What the heck? What am I doing? What am I doing? This way. There's that. Okay. Okay, that's everything from that box. That was the first place. And then I went over to Heritage Antique Center. And I already knew what I wanted to buy there because I'd been there a couple weeks ago. So I went over there and everything I wanted to get was still there. Well, there was one thing I was thinking of buying. But when I got there, it was already gone. But it was a like a mannequin bust. It was just like, it looked like it was like this orange leather bust, and it was going to be like, the original price was $130, and so I went back thinking if it's on a really good sale, maybe. Excuse me. But when I went there, it was all gone. So sad. Anyway, it's all good. So wait, hold on. It's way over here. Way over here. I should have been a little bit better keeping everything right next to me, but I was really focusing on setting up the screen, so it was a whole thing. But okay, so the one thing I was really excited to get, and I still had, was this really cute vintage Kewpie postcard. Oops, and it's a glare. Let me take it out of here for you guys so you can see it. I have enough to do with the camera not wanting to focus, so let's get the glare off of there. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I apologize. Isn't that cute? I'm still getting glare. How am I still getting glare? You can see, isn't that sweet, the little cute piece. I don't know why I just fell in love with this as soon as I saw it. So can you see that? Okay, I feel like I'm still getting glare. I'm trying to figure out. You get the idea. You get the idea. But the back of it, it is a legit postcard. So you can see no, this way. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is aggravating. So, but it was just so cute. I'm actually going to stick it up over on my one mirror. I have some other old Christmas cards kind of stuck on the old frame. I'll try and include a picture here. Actually, maybe I'll put this on here and then I'll take a picture and just kind of show you guys how I display my old Christmas cards. It's just kind of fun. Just like some of my favorites. I don't like do it with all my cards, but I just thought it'd be fun. And then the next item, actually I want to show you this item first. I got two paper products, as it were. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. It's an old advertisement. Put her back here. So I gotta look down at the screen. Is it better if I put her in not as close to the camera? I think that's probably better. But yeah, it's so cool because you can read it now. I don't have to like read it to you guys. So yeah, but I thought that was cool. Let me do this. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It's at the bottom. Now she does have a little bit of wear, like her nose is peeling just a little bit. This is a little bent. It's on the back. It's kind of, it's got some water damage, but that's okay. There were actually two there, and she had the best condition of the two. So I thought that was really fun. But look how cool she is. I'm gonna mount her somewhere. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to do this. Mount her somewhere on the wall here in my bedroom, like around my jewelry or something. I just thought that'd be really cool. Actually, it'd be really fun if I could find like a necklace to kind of gently like hang on this part. But I just thought that was so fun. I love her. I just love her so much. She's so cool. Okay, and then the last item I got at this place. This is actually something that I have wanted for a while. I found it a while back on eBay, and I'm not even sure how I found it, but it was one of those items that I just kept going back and checking, and then when I went to the heritage shop a few weeks back, I saw this one vendor had it. So when I was walking through the shop the other day, I looked in what I thought was the vendor's booth and I didn't see it. Oh no, someone bought it. I'm so upset. Like, well, that's what you get. You know, snooze, you lose. So then I walked around a little bit, and 2 booths over I saw on the shelf. I just misremembered which booth it was. So fortunately, it was still there, and 20% off. So it was really, really cool. It's like a butter mold, and I just love the look of it. Let's try and get close to the lens here. See if I get too close, I get the glare. But the inside is a fish. Can you see that? Probably hard to see. Try to get a little bit closer. There's a fish imprint in there. And then I like it too because the bottom of it has the lion and the unicorn. Trying to get that in there. Emblems. The bottom's really cool. There we got it without the glare. So, trying to get some nice angles there. But it's heavy. It's really hefty. And I like the pattern on it. I like the picture. Isn't that cool? I love that. But that is, oh, I love it. It is so nice. It is, I can't wait to, I actually do want to use it. Oh, I just need black marks in there. That's probably okay though. It really is hard to see the fish though. Like even I'm having a hard time looking at it. But I just thought that was really cool. Really fun, and I do actually want to use it. Like I want to make a nice, either a savory butter or a sweet butter with like cinnamon and brown sugar and actually put it in here and set it out. I just think it would look really nice and fancy. Okay, and I think I only have one more item to show you guys. I think we're just about done. And then I went to the 272 Antiques and Collectibles. That place is huge. That place is massive. You have to go walk around sometime because there's so many vendors. So I was walking around and I actually did end up finding something. Wait, where's my other receipt? I lost my other receipt. That's okay. Not a big deal. The other items that I showed you guys, I don't believe I showed them on film, but this is the one item that I did film and I did get. Was the Pyrex gooseberry bowl, and really, really good condition. It looks faded here with the light, but then actually the paint is actually in really good condition. It's shiny. It just has some of those gray scratches in it, unfortunately. As you can see here. But yeah, I was really happy to find that. This bowl especially is the hardest to find, the 442. It's the second smallest of the set. If you're not familiar with Pyrex, if you are, then you know. But anyway, I was really excited and happy to find it. It was $30 and I got it for 20% off. So, very happy. Actually, I just realized it was 60 and they did put some white on it and put 30 and I got the 20% off. So, very cool. Now, I already have a full set of gooseberry bowls and casseroles. Like, I'm not looking for any more. So, I don't know if I'm going to turn around and sell this, if I'm just going to hold on to it as like a backup. Like, I know this one lady who I'm friends with on Facebook, and I know there's a certain pattern she collects, and whenever she finds extra pieces, she just holds on to them and stores them. So, if, you know, God forbid she breaks one of her pieces, then she's got a backup. So, I might end up just using this as a backup just because with it being a harder bowl to find. So, very excited about that. Anyway, all right, I'm going to call it. It's been a very long video. Well, actually, I have no idea how long it's going to be because I have to edit this yet. But anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing and for watching and liking the video if you want to, sharing the video if you want to. You don't have to, but it does mean a lot when you do. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.